Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Today we're giving you guys 5 critical habits to maintain a successful relationship. So we decided to make this video just to spread some knowledge. It's actually our anniversary today. So we want to give you guys some habits, some tips on how to maintain that successful relationship that you have. So I'll let Chanel start it off.
Guys, I just want to say we at no point in this video do we consider ourselves experts, but we have been together for a few years.
Yeah, just spreading some knowledge, really.
Yeah. So we can start off, obviously, the big one that a lot of people forget. It's like the main part, to me, at least to me, is respect. A lot of people say, oh, but I love them, and they're doing you dirty. Like, if the person does not respect you, you really don't have anything in a relationship. Like, they have to respect you. They have to put sometimes they have to put your feelings over theirs, and it's just what it is. You make sacrifices. That's just how it is. You have to respect your partner. Not everything they do, obviously, you will agree with. Love, to me, isn't just a feeling. It is an action. You have to go out your way to respect your partner.
Yeah, for sure. Respect is huge. But it's just that's a basic thing. I feel like I think most people know it. Will most people do it? That's a different conversation for another day. But I think most people know in a relationship you should respect your partner. I think that's pretty simple.
Yeah, you should. And if you don't know what respect is, then you need to do some self-reflection, because you don't need to be in a relationship.
That as well. Yeah.
It's
and make your intentions
sense.
clear with your partner. What you want to do.
From
you know
the
what
beginning.
I mean? From the beginning.
Don't lead them on.
Yeah, don't do that. Try not to do that.
Like, what's the point? Why are you wasting my time?
Yeah, try not to do that. Time is valuable.
Very.
Don't want to waste nobody's time. I'd rather you waste my money than waste my time, personally. Because time you can't get back. And remember, these are habits. So these are things you want to kind of form. And you want these things to be a part of you to have that successful relationship. So the key word here is habits.
Like, our definition of respect can be different from what you think respect is. So just like go over these things with your partner and to see like what boundaries you have to set, or
So I think that covers respect as that first critical habit. So we're going on to number 2, which is going to be being kind of in the same boat, truthful, and being transparent with your partner. So for me, that's just once again another basic thing. You just got to form it as a habit, right? So being truthful, being transparent, I think is a more specific version of truthful. So just being transparent with your partner, telling them, hey, if I'm going to the movies, tell them who you're going to the movies with. If you're going out to the gym, if you're going with somebody, or if you usually go with somebody and now you're going with someone different, tell your partner. So just be transparent, and just so there's no surprises and there's no like, oh, I didn't know you still talk to this person, or I didn't know you still do this activity. I thought you were going to the gym, but all of a sudden you called me and I hear something else in the background, or whatever the case may be. But once again, another basic habit to form, being truthful and transparent.
Yeah, so being transparent, like obviously you be honest with your partner, but like for me, transparency obviously is tell me before I find out, period. Like if Clive is going out to a bar after work with some of his coworkers, and usually he gets in at 10 p.m. and now it's 11:30, and I'm like,
right,
bro,
like, where are you?
Where are you?
Yeah, why didn't you text me?
Yeah, then I feel like things like that raises suspicion. Just like tell me, hey, blah blah blah. I mean, some people are not always truthful about what they're doing. They could be lying, but like again, that's just, you have to have trust with your partner.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I just think that tell me before I find out, because then we got a problem. Okay, so the third one is to love each other in your person's love language. So what that means is, I believe there's 5 love languages. I'm not sure, but like for me, my love language is quality time, but that's not his. So I can't just be like all up on him and be like, I want to spend time with you all the time, if that's not his love language. Although he is very clingy, guys. I
enjoy it. But yeah, what is I don't even know off the top of my head what mine is.
Honestly, you said when we talked about this, you said it was like words of affirmation.
Oh yes, I do enjoy that. Yeah.
But I think it's all of them: physical touch, quality time. He's I don't know. To me, it's all of them. Also, just actions. He likes stuff.
Yeah, I enjoy all types of love and affection, you know. So love language. Once again, make it a habit. Find that out about your partner. Make it a priority to find out what makes them tick. You know what I mean? And then once you find that out, key in on it.
I know one thing that makes Clive tick is when you take something out and don't put it back the same way it was before.
Yeah, and then if you find out stuff that your partner really doesn't like, then don't do that, obviously. Don't make that a habit.
Yeah.
So
that will upset him.
Yes, much. Love language. That's another habit for you guys.
See, guys, living together is completely different from just being together, because we live together. So like we had to learn a lot of different habits as well with living together. Like he leaves the drawers open. I mean, hey, I gotten over it. It's whatever. But I'm just saying.
All right, so the next habit is communication about daily life feelings. It kind of ties into being truthful and being transparent as well. So I think the main topic with this is like habits for us, in our opinion. It's just communication in total as a whole. So you want to be able to just communicate about your daily life. You know, you come home, especially if you live with your partner, come home and talk to them. Talk to them about your day, about work, about family, about friends. Just talk to them and make them feel like included in your everyday life. You know what I mean? You don't want to come, at least I don't want to come home and just not say a word to Chanel and not talk about my day and talk about how I'm feeling. That's another big thing, because you don't want things to build up and then all of a sudden you're thinking in your head, well, she doesn't care about how I'm feeling, but she doesn't know how you're feeling because you're not communicating how you're feeling to your partner. So she can't read minds, even though sometimes I feel like she can, but she can't. You know, no one can read your mind, so you got to express that. Now if you're having it held in, and now you're thinking she doesn't care about, because I'm coming home every day sad, but you're not communicating that. You expect her to just see off your body language, and sometimes maybe your partner can see off your body language, and sometimes they can't, and that's why you gotta verbally communicate and tell your partner how you're feeling. Is it a good day? Is it a bad day? And why? And then elaborate.
Yeah, but then there's also times where you just don't feel like talking. So like there's sometimes I'll ask Clive, hey, how's your day? He'll just say good and never elaborate, and then like 3 days later, you know what happened the other day, such and such, this, that, or whatever.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
I know, weird, but he'll tell me eventually, I guess. But yeah, just communication. So like I had proposed to Clive that we talk about like our relationship like once a month or so. Like, hey, how do you think it's going? How are you feeling about it? What are some things that like have upset you this last month or so? What can change? What can we do better? You know, things like that.
Yeah, and I definitely always thought that was a good idea. I still have problems kind of committing to that, to turning that into a habit. It's been a while, first of all. It's been like maybe at least 6 months since we had to sit down face to face.
Before you left, we had a conversation.
Okay, so it's been about, you can say 3 months since we had to sit down face to face. Like, we have a planned event to just talk. And that's obviously, and then again, that's the fifth habit, having that planned sit down and talking to your partner about, okay, what's going on between us? How are you feeling about us, about our relationship? But yeah, I do have a habit sometimes of just saying like, yeah, it was a good day. Sometimes it really was just a good day. It's the regular same old things happened. I just went to work and I came home. So in terms of, you know, having a 20-minute conversation, there's really no need, you know, certain days for me.
Meanwhile, for me, something's always popping off, especially at work. He hears about it, so yeah. It's always something for me. But then I always like, he calls me dramatic, so I feel like I always make something out of nothing.
Yeah, she is.
Whatever, but I'm gonna always talk about, even if it's the slightest thing, like, hey, a freaking book fell off of a shelf that wasn't sturdy that it should have fixed a month ago. And I just make it a big deal. Whatever. I don't really care. But yeah, I just like talking to him anyways. So I'll make something up just to say something to him.
But yeah, in terms of me, I'll definitely come home and say it's a good day. And also, I think naturally I'm not really a talkative person. So I'm not going to come home and have a 20-minute conversation every day.
It's true because, like, listen, I do talk a lot, shockingly. Especially if I know you. And obviously I'm comfortable with him. So I had to learn to listen when he speaks. Cause like sometimes I'll cut him off, and you guys can see probably some of the videos. Like I'll just like talk over him, but like that's not on purpose. It's just like how I am, and I gotta stop doing that and let him finish his thought. And so I'm working hard on that. Still,
Yeah,
some things are a work in progress.
I'm used to getting cut off.
No, it shouldn't be like that. Sorry, and I just cut him off. Sorry.
No, it's fine. Like I said, we work on it, and you acknowledge that that's a potential problem, and yeah. And that's another bonus. We have 2 bonuses now. I just came up with another bonus. Accountability for your actions. Make sure you hold yourself accountable for, the good things, the bad things, whatever happens. Just make sure you hold yourself accountable and be like, okay, this one was on me. Like 100% my fault, or yada yada. This happened because of this, and that's it. Has nothing to do with anybody else or anything else, or just you guys know what accountability is. So I think that's another habit to form in a relationship, to just hold yourself accountable for the good things, for the bad things, and just keep on moving forward and trying to better that situation.
Yeah, also, like, when you hold an accountability, don't put the other person down for just because you don't feel like what they are saying is that important to you.
Right.
Right. It might not be that serious to you, but it might be that serious to them.
Because I may think that, okay, this isn't that big of a deal, like I'm just gonna disregard it, but she thinks it's a really big deal. So you gotta kind of just be like, all right, my partner thinks it's a big deal, so let me kind of just put more value into this and take it more seriously.
Yeah,
even if I think I'm just brushing it off, and maybe it's something you've brushed off your whole life and with other relationships, but since this is your partner now, you can't brush it off because your partner's not brushing it off.
Yeah, like case in point, if I don't put something back the way it's supposed to be, he'll get upset. But like, I'll get to it eventually.
Yeah, but sometimes I want her to get to it now. Like, what's stopping you from getting to it now? And sometimes that will be like a conflict moment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
it's what it is.
Yeah, see how she just brushed it off? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Hey, listen.
She literally said this.
There's some things, guys, if we start diving deep into like certain things, there's some things that like I blew up at, and he just was like, it's not that deep, it's not that serious. And then later on, throughout our relationship, he can see like, yo, if I did this, if it was me who did whatever he did, then he would have an issue with it. You know what I'm saying? So just like, just remember, if it's on the other foot, remember if you would act the same way.
All right, and then our second bonus is you want to start off with that one?
The second bonus is to remember to keep dating. Although you are like seasoned into your relationship, you should remember how you got them and what won them over, and you continue to do that. Because that's what they want. That's what they were attracted to. Don't become complacent in your relationship, and it becomes boring. Like the same things over and over. So like, we still go out on dates.
Of course.
We still celebrate the holidays. Also, red flag. I don't care what nobody says. If you have a partner that says they don't celebrate Valentine's Day, drop them. I'm sorry, because that's corny to me. Because it's Valentine's Day, why wouldn't you want to celebrate Valentine's Day?
Well, the argument people will make, I support Valentine's Day, but the argument people will make is Valentine's Day even a legitimate holiday? Or is it just a made up thing?
It's because they broke and they don't want to spend money on you. Anyways.
I mean, that's a possibility.
Or they don't celebrate holidays. Oh,
I
don't want to buy you a Christmas gift. Excuse me?
What if they don't celebrate Christmas?
No, they celebrate Christmas with everybody else but you.
Oh, then of course it's a red flag.
No shade, no tea, but I've, dated some people.
But yeah, back on topic a little bit. Yeah, continue dating your partner. Take them out, make them feel special. Sometimes, I guess it's human nature to get comfortable. Mm-hmm. And then once you get comfortable, you stop doing that. Stop putting forth that extra effort. And that's something you definitely want to turn into a habit. Always put in that effort, make that your lifestyle.
Yeah.
You want your partner to be with you for life, so you got to kind of pursue them for life, in a sense. So never stop pursuing your partner. That's basically what it is.
Yep.
So
and just stay old-fashioned in a sense that like a lot of young people these days, they don't ask you to be their girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever the case may be. They be like, yeah, we just go together. Like, love is dying in this generation, and it sucks. But when you have a good partner, you should keep them around, try to work through things.
You have a good partner, hold on to them.
Yep.
and keep them. And the way you can keep them is by implementing these habits we talked about. Once again, we're not professionals at this, but just from our experience, we feel like these are great habits. The camera's doing a dance right now, but
why is it shaking like that?
These are the habits we feel like if you implement, you could have a very high chance of having a successful relationship. Hopefully, you know, you guys take this advice, and hopefully it was a informative video for you guys.
Yeah.
You know.
But first, start off with a good partner, one that is willing to do these things. If they aren't even willing to do it, then leave. You know. But that's like I said, we can go on forever. Like obviously, Clive, he's just more open-minded than a lot of other people. So.
No, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Wow.
Why you say wow?
I wasn't expecting a compliment this video.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I told you this already, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay. He said, "Oh, really?" Because Clive remembers nothing.
I don't be listening. That's another thing.
Yes. Even though even though I say I talk over people or whatever, and I need to listen more, I do listen to him. It's not that I just hear him. I listen to when he speaks. Sometimes I feel like he doesn't always listen.
To be fair, I might actually seriously have something with my head, because it's hard for me to memorize a lot of things. But that's a different topic.
Yeah.
But yeah, sit down with your partner. If you watch this video without your partner, rewatch it with your partner, so you guys can talk about the habits and form these habits. You know what I mean?
I think that's it. We are going 10 years strong, so we got some things under our
right. Yeah, sure. Anyway.
If you know how long we've been together, that's cool. Good for you guys. I mean, it kind of a sense of when we started our YouTube channel and stuff.
Right.
But we've been living together for a while too, so.
Yes, indeed.
That's been fun.
Very fun.
It's quite easy.
Yeah. All right, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, leave a comment. Let us know what you guys think about the habits. Are they good habits? Are they bad habits? If you want to just say hi. Say hi. And we will say hi back.
Wish us a happy anniversary.
That too. And thank you guys all once again for all the support. And until the next video.
Peace.